Hey guys, it's Maple Koala, and today we will be talking about fight scenes. Now, fight scenes. Who doesn't like fight scenes? But that is not the question I am answering today. Today, I'm going to tell you guys the secret to every good fight scene. And yes, obviously, good fight scenes must have good choreography. But that's only how you make a decent, only good fight scene. If you want to make a great fight scene, you need to have emotion in the fight. The characters actually have to have something going on up in here, inside their brain and head. For example, let's talk about a few fight scenes that prove my point. In Captain America Civil War, the airport fight scene is huge. It's cinematic. It has a lot of characters in it. But it will never even get close to how good the smaller fight scene at the end of the movie is with Steve, Bucky, and Tony. This is because the airport fight scene doesn't have enough emotion. Steve's team is just trying to get across the airport to the plane, but Tony's team is in the way, so they just have to get through them. The characters aren't actually going through anything mentally, except for Black Panther wanting to kill Bucky. But the movie doesn't really focus on that in the fight scene. But in the end fight, there is so much more emotion because Tony is extremely angry and all he wants to do is rip Bucky's head off. And Bucky is just depressed and feels bad for Tony because he killed his parents. And Steve is just heartbroken. He needs to fight someone he respects a lot. And I'm not gonna call them friends because let's be honest, they're not friends, they're just co-workers, they're part of a team, and they just respect each other. He has to fight his co-worker to save his best friend. And he really doesn't want to do it. He doesn't want to fight any of them, but he has to. And in the end fight, there's zero jokes. And in the airport fight, they're spitting out jokes every 30 seconds. I honestly think it should be illegal to say jokes in a fight scene, unless it's like a comedy movie. Which honestly, most of Marvel movies are comedies now. They just are. They're not superhero movies. They're not action adventure. They're flat out comedies that, well, after watching Thor: Love and Thunder, they're not very funny either, so they're just bad movies. Another good example is in Spider-Man No Way Home, at the end when Spider-Man fights Green Goblin. Now, let's be honest, the fighting in this scene, it's not that good. It's like, it's alright, but it's no this. But what makes this a really good fight is that Peter is extremely vengeful and wants to kill Green Goblin. Just how Tony wanted to kill Bucky in the other fight scene we talked about. But this time, I feel like Spider-Man actually might be a little more mad than Iron Man, but I don't really know. It's about even for them. Also, music is a very good and a very big part of a good fight scene. If the fight scene has good music, like serious music or like upbeat music, if it fits for the fight scene, it's good. Music is also a very important part of it. So that is the secret to every great fight scene. Emotion. The characters need to be going through something. They can't just be hitting each other, just like most Iron Man fights. Anyways, guys, that's the end of the video. Please like and subscribe. Stay Maple.